Renee Summerhour here live for the RJ Network. I'm sitting with business and consumer news reporter Sabrina Hudson. She's going to be talking with us about everything Black Friday, Cyber Monday prep, things that we're obviously all getting ready for, even for tomorrow. Some people are like, forget Black Friday, we're going to go on Thanksgiving evening. So thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so let's talk about it. And please, before we continue, please subscribe to the Review Journal. Go to reviewjournal.com. We'll have all the links after this video where you can go and check out all of her stories regarding Black Friday, regarding Best Buy. They had a huge training, which we'll talk about. And of course, we'll get some feedback from some of the locals here in the Las Vegas area talking about their strategies and just how much they want to spend this year. It seems like this whole idea of Black Friday is kind of simmering down than what it used to be, right?
Right. So it's not really starting on Black Friday anymore. Most people have been doing their shopping weeks ago. There's one woman that I talked to that started 2 weeks ago that lives in North Las Vegas. Yeah. And she isn't even done yet. But she was at the outlets on Monday doing some shopping, and that was probably like the third time within a week she had been there.
I haven't even started yet. She is just right above the game now.
So most of the people I've spoken with, they're really not messing around this year. They're trying to get everything done before Thanksgiving. They don't want to be standing in line. They don't want to deal with the crowds, and especially since so many retailers this year especially have been emailing out to people their deals. By November 1st, a lot of people are already seeing emails about promotions. So I feel like that's really encouraged people to start earlier.
And you have to prep early because you don't want to be caught up in the fray and all that and missing out on deals and missing out on items that you could have gotten because you didn't take advantage of the deal. So you went around in the Summerlin area?
Yes.
Okay, so she went around in the Summerlin area and talked to a few people about what their strategies are for shopping and what they plan to do with the outlets, which I'm sure is a very popular spot to be. So let's take a listen to what they had to say.
This year I'll probably maybe hit certain stores and see what they have, but not going to camp out or anything like that. No more than 300. I'm not trying to go crazy.
Do you ever wait in line? Like, have you or your wife waited in line?
Yes.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
Okay. Do you plan to do that this year?
I hope not, but most likely we will be.
Decided to shop today because a lot of sales go on like early in the weekend. Just want to avoid the crowds and whatnot. So
we haven't done it in a few years, but we used to wait. Was it until midnight when the deals would start for outlets? But then they started
going earlier
and earlier.
All right. So again, people definitely have their strategies. They know if they're going to camp out or not. They know how much money they're going to spend this year. It's different from like those early 90s and 2000 era where people were just like trampling over each other to get to the deals.
Stories,
the horror stories. I mean, it was getting quite dangerous, but now it's simmered down quite a bit. So let's go in and talk about Best Buy. Now they had like a special all-out training that you went to literally prepare for the crowds. And I'm sure they're not the only big box business like Target or Walmart who are doing this, but talk about what that training was like because the employees had to act like customers. I mean, they got a really in-depth training for this year.
It was pretty intense. So they, there's about 100 employees at this store, which I want to say is like in North Summerlin. And so what they did was they had everyone come in at 7 a.m. on a Saturday, and they actually had them start training. They walked them through what it would be like as a customer, from how the line is going to be organized.
I'm sure cold and chaotic a little bit.
Very, and they were very cold too, which I felt pretty bad. So, each customer, when they line up, they'll get a ticket, and the ticket will correlate to whatever doorbuster that they're interested in, and that will help direct them to which line they're supposed to go. So when I spoke with the store manager, Anthony, what he was telling me was the whole point of this training was to make sure that the employers would be there for the customers for whatever
this year I'll probably
and it was also just to help minimize some of the stress that shoppers are facing, make it easier for them to get in line. Exactly. And then one of the benefits is that, once they get their ticket, they know that they're going to get that doorbuster item, so they don't have to worry about knocking people over or trampling anybody to get the item that they want.
So for Best Buy, what was one of like the strategies that they want customers to know about how to navigate Black Friday or even Cyber Monday with Best Buy?
The biggest takeaway that I got out of it, even for myself as I'm shopping, is really just to prepare.
Yeah.
Do your research, figure out what items that you want to get.
Right.
A lot of, like I said, a lot of these deals have already been advertised by retailers at the beginning of November. Even Target was sending out its Black Friday catalog early on. So it's really just figuring out, like, having a strategy. What is it that you want? Figuring out what the best deals are. That way when you go to the store, you don't have to get stuck figuring out which item to get. You just know what you're getting and you can leave.
Yeah, and be sure to comment and react to what we're saying. We want to know what your best strategies are, of course. We all have ours, but there may be some that we're not even thinking of. But definitely sounds like they're a lot more organized this year.
Yes.
You know, less fights hopefully happen over products. And again, some of the other things that I discussed with some consumer, the Bureau of Protection, with our general, with some of the officials here about consumer protection, was that when you do get those coupons, make sure that they are distributed by the outlet, by the store. There's going to be a lot of spoof emails going on with fake coupons, and the last thing you want to do is wait a long line and get there and give them a fake coupon or a fake discount, and they're like, sorry, this doesn't even go to our store. So just some things to be aware of. So moving on, in another one of your articles, you talk about a shorter holiday, longer deals. What does that mean? The holidays the same timing, isn't it? What does that mean?
Sort of. So this year, you actually have 6 days less between Thanksgiving and Christmas compared to last year. And I read, like, the last time that has ever happened was in 2013. Okay. So because of that, a lot of retailers, like I said, have started putting out their promotions early, because that's 6 days less of being able to sell you any of their products. Right. So they want you to actually purchase this year. So that's essentially just what it means, why the holiday season's shorter this year than last year.
Yeah, and I mean, again, if you work 6 of those days, you're not going to have a lot of time to go on there. So
not at all, which is why a lot of the customers that I spoke with, even at the outlets, at the Galleria today, their plan was just basically to get done early so that they can focus on spending time with their family and not having to worry about buying gifts.
Right. Okay, so another thing that I really wanted to talk about with steep discounts, early hours, and we're going to go through kind of like what each store is doing. So let's first talk about Walmart. I know Walmart is introducing the buy now is what we're seeing. Again, they are rolling out things weeks in advance to prepare people for Black Friday, to give people the deals before Black Friday. Anything new going on with Walmart that you can tell us other than the buy now? I'm sorry, we're reading notes here as well. But again, it looks like they have a lot of things going on Black Friday beginning today.
Today, yes. So what they did was they had some deals start at the beginning of the month, just for a few days, like a couple items that they would put for like their Black Friday doorbusters. And then today you can actually go online and get most of the deals that they will have for Black Friday.
So Kohl's is offering a limited time online only deals from Monday through Wednesday. So again, before Black Friday. Meanwhile, Black Friday shoppers will start Thursday at 10 p.m. So on Thanksgiving, that trend we're seeing where stores are kind of like,
it's not
holiday.
Friday.
Yeah, okay, that's cute. But if you want these deals, which most people do, they'll come in. Same thing. Best Buy is opening its doors early on Thanksgiving. They're remaining open until 1 a.m. on Friday, reopening at 8 a.m. And they have a plethora of deals on electronics.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a lot to keep track of as a shopper to figure out who will be open when. That's why, you know, a lot of customers I've spoken with they're just going online to shop because most of these retailers have these deals already on their website.
That's correct.
And so, you know, it can be beneficial just to avoid the lines and shop online.
Absolutely. Well, again, if you guys have any questions about anything, please feel free to message us. Go to our website, reviewjournal.com. There you'll see Sabrina's stories. There's 3 stories to be exact, right?
Yes.
Probably 4.
And
she
more.
does a lot of stuff. But she's definitely going to be talking about the types of deals that you guys can get between now and basically through the holiday season. And we'll come back and we'll talk about best practices for Christmas shopping as well. But again, you know, Thanksgiving's coming up tomorrow. Are you excited to eat? I know I am.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Favorite dessert?
Sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato pie. We gotta, Adrian and I have to come back and talk about who's gonna win this thing, because
I know.
There's
I want
a-
to see. It's tough.
Yeah.
I'm not a big pumpkin person.
yeah, no, I get it. Well, number 14 seed was my specialty, bread pudding, and that
Okay.
got knocked out pretty early, but I definitely plan on doing the bread pudding for dessert and all that stuff. So anyways, we are just excited about Thanksgiving. A bunch of us are ready to get out of here and get eaten,
Yes.
or cooking, or whatever it is that you're doing. So. Well, hopefully this helps you better prepare for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And again, go to reviewjournal.com for all the latest updates on stories like this and others. Have a very happy Thanksgiving. Until next time.